All right, what's up? It's time for another birthday video. You thought I forgot about it? Absolutely not. We gotta keep the tradition alive. This is like the 6th or 7th year in a row that I'm making a video on my birthday. Just talking about the past year, my experiences, my mindset, and giving myself the opportunity to be just open and honest myself in a video format. On June 20th, 2023, I'm turning 24, closer to my mid-20s than I've ever been. I absolutely feel myself getting older. Yeah, I'm in bed by like 11 p.m. every single night. Can't eat tomatoes and chocolate because it makes my tummy hurt. Every time I walk down the stairs in the morning, I have to double check, make sure I don't tear an Achilles or pull a fucking hamstring or something. Absolutely getting older, and I feel it. So I'm gonna pull up my birthday video from last year. We're gonna watch it together, and I'm gonna add a little bit more and just talk about the year as a whole. So without further ado, let's give it a watch. Biggest thing I struggled with this year is definitely more common with people my age. It's like a lot of my peers are just getting out of university and graduating, looking for jobs, or like in that in-between stage, and I'm definitely there. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. It's the common thing of finding your purpose and what are you passionate about and just finding a reason. Still to this day, that's what I struggle with. School's a little bit of a touchy subject for me too, because it's like I spent the 4 years in post-secondary. I went to university for 2, and I went to film school for 2, or a film program, whatever. And I don't have a degree from both of them and just kind of wasting my time and money. And it's definitely a pretty hard pill for me to swallow. It's kind of stuck somewhere here. So if I ever decide to go back to school, it's literally to get my money's worth so I get that what a fucking line on a resume. So I went back to school. I'm not going to make this video too much about my opinions on school and shit because I don't really think it's necessary. I guess the reason why I went back is I noticed myself at the end of August, just kind of in a place where I didn't know what I wanted to do for the rest of the year. I didn't give myself enough of a solid reason to not go back to school. I wanted to make something that was bigger than me. And at the time, the one-off videos that I decided to make on YouTube just didn't hold enough substance. There wasn't enough meat on the bone for me there. So going back to film school, I knew I would have the opportunity to be able to make some sort of film, which I did. I made a documentary with one of my best friends. Story I've always wanted to make, and it turned out exactly the way I wanted. And I wasn't confident in my ability to do it by myself without school. In a lot of ways, I still think school is really a fucking scam. You shouldn't be paying that much money for the shit that you're doing. My mood's just consistently always just been like good. I'm my biggest critic and I'm never satisfied. That's my issue. Yeah, I don't think that's ever going to change. I'm just comfortable coming to terms with that's just who I am. I'm absolutely my biggest critic and it affects my life every single day. I think it's just a matter of getting more comfortable with it, which I have. I don't know what I want. And that's something that was bugging me a lot this year. I don't know what the fuck I want. I don't know what I want to do with my life. I don't know what I want to strive into, what skills I want to learn, what's something I need to chase, because I know I have the discipline. There's a fire inside of me that's still burning. I just don't know what the fuck I want to do with it. It needs to be like the perfect fucking scenario. This is the dumbest thing in the world. No hesitation. There's no reason I don't do this. Something's got to change in my life. And that's just a simple plain fact. I told myself my New Year's resolution was 2022 was going to be the year of try. 2022 was the year of trying. I think I absolutely fulfilled that fully. Any little thing that it was interesting to me, I dabbled in it a little bit, see if it was for me or not. I was so against going back to school in this video. I literally went back because I wanted to try more shit. The next thing for me and the next step I have to take is to quit video games for some time. Something I've been like kind of really interested in. I don't know if I'm going to go through with it or not. Just right away, making excuses. It's to do like a dopamine detox. I didn't do that at all. Yeah, man, I don't know. I've been grinding a fucking shit ton of like RuneScape. It's funny that I mentioned social media because social media was never an issue for me. Maybe that's just what it is about being older. I just don't care to scroll through shit anymore. I think why I was so fascinated on a dopamine detox at the time is because I just wanted to do something different. I just wanted to push myself out of my comfort zone and do something that I wouldn't usually do. Throughout this year, I've done a lot of that, just like going out to like events and trying out new jobs. Make some more cold, hard cut changes in your life and be more of a go-getter. That's the message I have from my 23-year-older self. I realize more than ever in this year of trying things out, I'm not only looking for something to occupy my time and fully invest myself into, but I'm looking for something to be obsessed with. There's only been very few times in my life where 100% I'm fully invested into this. This is what I want to do. I want to wake up, do this. There's no questions about it. And my documentary is a perfect example of that. I'm going to make a whole video talking about my documentary, not to get too deep into that. I was obsessed with my documentary. This year more than ever has just been a lot of soul searching for me. And something I'm asking myself now is like, am I going to constantly be stuck in that for years? I'm always going to be looking for the next thing and kind of forgetting about where my life is now. Because right now as it stands, I'll be fine just going through the motions, being able to make enough money to support myself, get a job, have a social life. But what the fuck do I want to be obsessed with? The message that I'm leaving for my 24-year-old self is to not only stay busy and continue trying stuff, but to do everything you do with good intent. And as cliche as it is, to put out more good energy into the world. Recently, within the past few months, more than ever, I kind of just been moping around all grumpy and shit. And I hate it because I'm self-aware enough to know that I'm like that. And I know if I go to do something, a new documentary, let's say, and I go in with the attitude of being a grumpy fuck, I'm gonna face the repercussions and the rewards of the energy I put into it. So I'm not going to do it at all. Does this make any sense to you? I hate the way I think sometimes. What I was just talking about last year, I don't know what I want to put my energy into, so I'm not going to do anything at all. It's justified in my head because I don't want to do stuff with shitty intent. I don't want to do stuff being like, it's not going to turn out the best way possible. Like I said, I'm my biggest critic. So if it's not going to turn out exactly the way I want, I can't put 100% of my effort into be obsessed with it. It's not going to turn out the way I want it, so I'm not even going to fucking begin to start. Or I'm going to put half-ass effort and I'm going to get a half-ass result in return, so I'm not even going to bother doing it because I can't do it 100%. But now I find myself in a situation to like, I'm searching for what the next thing is. So stay busy and do everything with good intent because you're going to face the repercussions if you don't. This year, I've been a lot more selfish than others and kind of living my life the way that I want to live it for myself. I think that just kind of happened by nature. I was just so sick of the mindset of being a people pleaser. And honestly, I think even just watching from my video from last year, I think it's just because I found myself in a situation where I was just stuck and I was latching on to my relationship and my friends and family to kind of bring me something. I had to close myself off a little bit and find shit for myself. But yeah, I've said enough and I said a lot. Happy 24th birthday to myself. If you made it to the end, I really appreciate you guys. If I know you're in real life, hope you're doing well. Like I said, I'm in the process of rolling out my documentary to be able to publish it somewhere. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Subscribe so you can stay in the loop with all that. I have another channel where I upload a lot of like my gaming clips and stuff. So I've kind of been uploading things here and there. But yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Get myself a slice of cake and like a cigarette to feel something. Like I said, man, currently I'm looking for a new obsession. Who really knows what the future has in store for me? Be compassionate, stay busy, do shit with good intent. Love you guys, man. Thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.